When will I have time to create? I find myself dreaming of being free. No boundaries, no barriers, just me and my creative thoughts. A place where nothing can distract me from following my dreams. So I set out to find what a creative space looks like for me and for local artists. Every day, we wake up from our slumber to complete a long day of conformity to the capitalistic mold. For most of us, we go from work to home, without giving ourselves space for our respective crafts. In an urban environment, these spaces may be easily accessible, but it is hard to find time to meet with your peers other than the weekends due to time and monetary constraints. Ray Oldenburg proposed the concept of third spaces, or places, and these places are places other than work and home. He states, in the absence of informal public life, living becomes more expensive. Where the means and facilities for relaxation and leisure are not publicly shared, they become the objects of private ownership and consumption.
Willie Nordoff. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. Make music. I'm a musician. Also work. I started making music when I was in middle school as like a fun little thing, but then as time progressed, it became more serious. I think like in 10th or 11th grade was when I released like my first body of work that I was really proud of. And yeah, it's been uphill ever since. I love Childish Gambino, love Tyler the Creator, Chance the Rapper, Earl Sweatshirt, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, all the, I guess you could say the weirdos who kept it authentic in a time where, shit was kind of getting stagnant, or people who shifted the culture. Those are people I really look up to, like people who went against the grain, and then because they went against the grain, it switched up everything. I think that's amazing. We are currently in my bedroom, the casa, aka the studio, aka whatever you want it to be. This is the creative space. Yes, this is where I create all of the music that you hear from Willie Nordoff. And so I work at a McAllister's, a sandwich shop, and usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes like a Sunday or a Saturday on the weekend, either or. And usually it's like a 3 to 10 or a 11 to 3 or 11 to 5. Yeah, so if I'm just telling myself, oh, I have to work and get all this money and get all this revenue, I wouldn't have fun doing that. If I'm not having fun doing it, I would just mentally drain out and not want to do anything and feel like I'm in a system, and I don't want to feel that way.
Yeah. Post-COVID-19 quarantining, many people consider their homes as their third place because it is comfortable and a personal safety net for free expression.
Hi, my name is Sam. Welcome to my creative space. Come in. It's hard for me to say what my artistic format is, just because I feel like I'm always changing what I want to do. First it was oh, I want to be a director. Then I was oh, I want to be a video editor. I just want to use technology to help other artists change the way that they kind of interact with their audience. I've been working with technology, or been learning how to use technology creatively since 8th grade, freshman year, high school. Since I'm more of a digital worker, I can create anywhere, but I prefer to create here in my living room. It's just the most comfortable place for me. It took me a long time to I guess curate this space to something that is comfortable for me, and I'm willing to stay in here for hours and days and weeks and months and all that shit. I feel like a lot of people who are just starting out, like us, we're in college, we're trying to figure out, how we're gonna live, and basically kind of having that feeling that you're gonna basically end up like everybody else, giving into capitalism, the patriarchy, all that shit. How do you create and still conform to those those systems that America and the Western world is very much a part of. I can't say much to how I'm gonna go about like my journey of finding that balance between work and what I actually like to do, because I would like to combine the two. A lot of people say don't combine what you love to do with your job, because then you'll end up hating what you love to do. So I guess kind of just doing more research as to how I can combat that, like not have that be a thing.
Welcome to the creative space, my creative space that I like to be at, Rare Material Studios. I'm Ronnie J. I'm a record producer and filmmaker based in the metro Atlanta area. I've been doing this for probably about a good 10 years now, almost 10 years. I started back in 2014. I've been serious since 2016 when I started to make money from it, like legally and everything. We're in Rare Material Studios right now. Fun fact for you, I just got done mixing and mastering one of my singles that I got coming out in the near future. Y'all gonna be looking out for that pretty soon. This is some real exclusive stuff right here. Shout out to my boy Ramir, you know, hooking us up. One of my biggest services, which is current right now, I offer anything visually related. If you have a business, if you have a brand, if you need any visual content as far as commercials, real estate, music videos, brand videos, or even photo shoots and stuff like that too, I can incorporate that as well. Here at Imprint Media, that's my production company. We service anything video related, and we do have marketing services available and stuff like that too, as far as search engine optimization, you know, as far as like even artist development and stuff like that too. I'm successful in my own right, but at the same time, I'm nowhere where I want to be, because like there's a lot of people who would get complacent and they would just stop wherever they're at. So like for me, I have a slogan called "Never Stop Running." It's pretty much just saying never worrying about what the left or the right man is doing. You know what I'm saying? Just like steadying the straight course and not worrying about where everybody else is going on. Anytime when I'm away from, you know, my computer, away from my home studio, whatever, I'm always out experiencing life in itself. You find out that something that you may deal with or whatever will inspire you to make a song or make a video or like write out a whole entire concept for something that you're gonna have in like in the near future. It's hard at times, you know. You may put a video out, you may not see no viewers, you may not feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, I may need the latest greatest. Just work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? It's the substance that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I was younger, I used to be having an aux cord plugging into the TV, like an actual flat screen TV, and using the TV as speakers. That's where knowledge comes in, of like knowing how. And a lot of creators don't know how. They just want to be in their bag about the art. You could love your art. I love my art to the day I die. But it's just protecting your art like it's your child. But it's like working with what you got, being grateful for what you got, and like God and the universe will bless you with more stuff. Because you don't need the latest, greatest everything. You just gotta like know exactly like what you're doing with it, and then manipulating whatever you gotta manipulate as far as the settings and stuff, and then just going on there for them. But like, you can have all the material in the world, have all the money in the world, but if you don't believe in yourself, nothing's pointless.
When will I have time to create? I find myself dreaming of being free. No boundaries, no barriers, just me and my creative thoughts. A place where nothing can distract me from following my dreams. I hope to find that third place that fits me best.